time for the Lady HrGlass radio show from 6 to 8, girl. Don't be late, girl. Let's make it a day, girl. I can't wait. If I were a betting man, yeah, I put a bank on it. Lady HrGlass always keep the party flowing. Get up. You gotta get up all night long. All night long. And you know that she's too cool. Catch her live on YouTube. Lady HrGlass. Lady HrGlass. Lady HrGlass. Don't you move so fast. It's time for Lady HrGlass. Lady HrGlass. Lady HrGlass. Don't you move so fast. It's time for Lady HrGlass. Lady HrGlass. Lady HrGlass. Don't you move so fast. It's time for Lady HrGlass.
All right. Yes. That is my intro by yours truly, D Smooth. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. That was wonderful. Hello, everybody out there. You are tuned into. You heard what he said. Don't move too fast. It's time for Lady HrGlass. Hey. Yes. I'm going to have to bump that in the car. Not being conceited or convinced, but I think that was meant for me. But anyhow, it is the lovely August the 8th, 2017.
That's right.
And it has been a long day, a long weekend, but it is what it is, and we are here. And if you've heard any music prior in the beginning of the show, those are certain artists that have submitted music to be played on the station. So I will be announcing each track because it may be played again.
That's right.
So that you can really catch it, so that they can catch it. So we're live on YouTube, you guys.
Live on YouTube.
Yes, from 6 to 8. Don't be late, but
Don't
you can
be
always
late.
tune in. Hey. Yes. That sounds so good. Oh, my God.
What time is it?
It is. What time is it?
6:10.
It's 6:10. Yes, it is.
I thought you was going to say it's time for Lady HrGlass.
But it's definitely time for Lady HrGlass. All right. And we got a caller on my phone calling in while we live on the air. So I'm going to take this on the air because he's supposed to be here.
That's
yes.
right.
How can I help you since you are supposed to be here live on Lady HrGlass Radio? Are you lost?
Who can't find La Brea?
Sometimes it's hard. What's up, baby? Where you at? Hello? Okay. Yes. Okay, so you're on Century and La Brea, and depending on, you're going to head, what is that, north?
Yes.
Head north to Hardy. When you get to Hardy, you bust a U-turn. We're on the right-hand side of the street, across the street from 7-Eleven.
Man, you telling everybody where we at.
Hey, I ain't gave the address yet.
All right.
But they can Google and find out where we are.
Okay.
They know we're at Accelerated Radio. So you got me, baby? Huh? I know. That's why I told you. Yes, that's why I give specific directions. Right. Okay. Well, look, just come down La Brea to... Okay. Well, look, we're live on air now, so just come on down La Brea to Hardy.
That's gonna be
and bust a U-turn.
Good interview. He's
long-winded.
Two lights.
Brother got
Two lights
a lot
down,
to
and
say.
you'll be at the corner of La Brea and Hardy, and make a U-turn, okay? All right. So, yes. Yeah, I'm taking calls live on the air because I can do that.
Hey.
But nevertheless, today we are playing artist music that has been submitted
New
to
artist
me.
music.
So the new artist music, if you submitted some music to me, then you will hear it played today.
Well, she did pick and choose. Some of y'all didn't make the cut. I just want you to truly understand that. But a lot of them did, because we have a lot of great artists out here in L.A. and even across the country, including my man on the other side of the board here, Mr. Mega Hands.
Yes, definitely. So we definitely, and oh yes, just to let everybody know that first track, Inches, that was produced, directed, he starred in it, he did the backdrop, he did all the illustration by yours truly. Yep, he did makeup and hair, yours truly, Mega Hands.
Mega Hands.
The man with the hands that can do everything.
That's right.
I
don't know about all that.
You know, I gotta do it all. That's what these hands are made for.
We up.
Thanks for the shout out, definitely though, Lady HrGlass and
no
D
problem.
Smooth.
Yes.
What time is it? 6:13. Lady HrGlass Radio.
They say the boots is made for walking. His hands is made for working. Huh?
That's
Okay.
right. That's right, man.
And he is working. I seen him tapping on a Beatles back. I don't know what was up with that. Oh, that's a rap. Tapping on a Beatles back. I don't know what was really up with that.
That's the next dance.
Hey. Oh, tapping on the Beatles back?
Oh,
So what they do, bend over and let somebody go tap, tap, tap.
on the Beatles back.
Tap, tap, tap.
On the Beatles
We gonna
back.
figure it out and drop a video for him on your page.
All right. Yes, we must do that. So, everybody, if you out there, you're tuned in to Lady HrGlass Radio. It's August 8th, 2017. I want to introduce my crew. The one, the only, the one. LBC photographer just got his head down all day. I'm not understanding what's up with that man. What's up? Oh, he got a new tablet.
No, I'm just trying to pull up information so I have my facts.
Oh, you got your facts. He brought his Google. Ain't that something? That's right. Best way to stay up on it, bring your Google.
Stay up on it.
All right. And the one and only Mr. D Smooth.
D
What's up with you,
Smoothie.
man?
Man, I'm just happy to be in the house with my family, and we're going to have a good time this afternoon with that New Music Tuesday. That's what we're going to call it, New Music Tuesday. And these artists, let me tell you, this girl's opening the door for you, but you're opening the door for her. So it's going to happen. Man, Mega Hands, are you ready to spin all these new tracks jumping off?
Oh yeah, man. I'm trying to see what type of artists I could scoop up.
Oh,
myself.
And you know
man.
what? As a matter of fact, go ahead and skip into another one because that's one that we definitely don't want.
What happened?
Grab one.
Yeah, that's whose is that? Who that belong to?
Grab officer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was
that.
a little bit lost.
Okay, that's okay.
Hey, you know what? It's a hot one, and it's called Use Me.
Use me.
It's called Use Me.
Wow.
And this is this young lady. She's called Fabia. That's her nickname. Fabia.
Okay.
And High Post. High Post is hot, man. It's a young man that I produced a few years back. And it's a hot track. Y'all gonna like him.
Well, you guys, just letting you know,
what's up.
you are definitely go ahead and start something for
That's
me
right.
because I gotta
Mega
get
hands.
that totally off of there with the quickness.
Yeah.
Yes. So if we gotta go,
It's called Use Me.
Hair to match the purse, she need the purse to match the dress. She want the dress to match the shoes, and she ain't caring about the rest. She was a mess out in the streets. Got with me, now she's a beast, and she eats it. She could order a la carte. Bon appetit, mommy.
I want a Prada bag to match my Prada shoes. You know the ones that you bought me down in Baton Rouge. I'm trying to see the world. If you provide the way, everything is everything as long as my bills pay.
Ask somebody, I take steps like a drum major with buku bucks and dumb flavor. These young players, they could never hold a candle to this because you only get a swag like this in Los Angeles. There ain't too many of these chicks that could handle it because I swing like a ball and chain and damage it. She running wild, she needing management. Plus these other players can't even make the Magnum fit. I wanna spread the news that if it feels this good getting you. You know, girl, it's like Pimpology 101. I'm Kuma Salati with this, baby. Showtime. Until you use me up.
I'm a bad chick, so what do you expect? Give me what I want, don't trip, I lay it on you quick. I got that fire shit, I make you wanna pay. I'll have you writing checks each and every other day.
You can do me up, use me up till ain't nothing left. I gotta catch my breath. Yeah, a lot to confess, but nonetheless I keep it moving on. Like my favorite tune was on, imagine that. It's a fact that I'm the beat that's helping Stella get that groove back. Cool that be peeking in my window like blah. Nobody now, you can bring that body out. Show me what you working with. These the perks and privileges. jizz. You know we living it up and you can't get enough. I can overflow that cup with some of that good stuff. Girl, go ahead and drink it up. I can turn you out with the lights on. I can turn you on with the lights out. Your place or my house, yeah, just let me know. You know you good to go. I see you checking for the flow, but you can check a little more. I perfected the stroke like Clarence Carter, and now she dissing all you players trying to holler.
I want a Prada bag to match my Prada shoes. You know the ones that you brought me down Baton Rouge. I'm trying to see the world if you provide the way. Everything is everything as long as my bills pay. Everything is everything as long as my bills pay. Everything is everything as long as my bills pay. I need my nails done and my hair did. I'm the type of girl that really loves that expensive shit. Check me out, boo. I'm trying to get like you. You're the hottest thing, get together, we're unstoppable. You keep the hottest kicks, I keep a pedicure. All your friends is bad cause we stunning and we looking good. Baby, I'm all you need. You're here for me to please. Ching ching, I think I hit the lottery.
It's Hot Post, the valedictorian. And you know I couldn't do it without my boy D Smooth, the smoothest of the smoothest. You dig? This how we get down on this side of town. Los Angeles, California. We swaggin', we baggin', dimes and up. Top shelf liquor in the cup. You know what's up. Need I say more?
I want a Prada bag.
Need I say
That's my
anything?
Prada shoes. You know the ones
Be
that
smooth,
you brought me down
HP.
Baton Rouge. I wanna
Spread
see
the
the
news.
world if you provide the
We
way.
getting used
Everything is
and
everything
abused by
as
these
long
ladies.
as my bills pay.
But in a good way. You know what I'm saying?
Everything is everything as long
They,
as
we
my
giving, they not taking. That's how we living. Stacking our bacon.
everything is everything
It's for the making.
as long as my bills pay.
History, that is. Music biz ain't ready for this.
Just play something that's not. Hey, hey, hey. I can't hear me. I can't hear me. I can't hear me. Yeah, that was use me.
Hype host on that.
Yes.
That was nice.
What's happening, LBC?
I'm chilling, brother.
You
Man,
said something about what?
That was nice.
Oh, I thought you said you want some rice. I'm like, I'm hungry too,
Song
but
was
we'll
nice.
get to that part.
Man, and we're expecting a guest.
Yes, we are expecting a guest, so we'll
He
wait
probably
until.
outside walking around looking for us.
Let's see.
He'll look up and see the numbers.
You got that right.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to say one thing. Everybody eat cake because if you eat cake, you won't get kidnapped. Skinny people only get kidnapped. So if you eat cake, you ain't gonna get kidnapped.
I was just promoting earlier today too. Make sure you eat the booty bread and the
Oh
loaf of bread.
my
Eat the booty
God.
bread to help cure cancer. Help
Can you
cure and
please
prevent.
turn a camera around on you, Megan Hands? That is not fair. My people really want to see who is this talking.
Both of these cameras are dead here.
Eat
I
the
can probably-
Buddha.
Eat the booty bread.
What number is on that
The
camera?
booty breads. You know the slice of bread that you always skip in the loaf. That's the
Okay,
booty bread.
The booty ends. Okay, gotcha.
So eat the booty bread.
I eat
I'm
that
telling you, help
anyway.
cure cancer and prevent.
I eat that anyway. But
Oh my gosh. Okay, that is TMI. Right
You
now,
said,
we're
brother.
not
Hey,
going there today.
But listen, you think about it. Skinny people get kidnapped. You can't see. What about the old Jennifer Hudson? Can you see trying to kidnap her, stuff her big ass in a car? See, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. So
You are
eat
so
cake.
wrong.
It'll save your life.
Yeah, we can't get nothing from that that box.
never heard that before.
Come on, for real.
That's the
Think
one.
about it. Think about trying to put Precious in a Lady HrGlass car. We gonna kidnap her. We got problems.
My car ain't that small though. She could fit.
Okay, you must be her friend. She can't fit.
Well, she probably could now because she done lost some weight.
Yeah, I said the pre-Precious now.
Would this be another one then, Mega?
Would
Would
this
this-
one be another what?
What I'm talking about?
I'm sorry, I'm so lost. I'm getting that link ready and everything.
Okay, what I'm just talking about as far as the copywritten track.
Oh, no. You should be good.
Yeah, because I don't want none So we gonna see.
We gonna see.
You should be good.
I don't want to be on an assumption. So let's see. Did you see the link, anyone? Because I can't seem to log in for some strange reason. I keep forgetting my passwords. Typical of me to forget my password. But that's just the way it is. So you can just spin some of those songs off of what I gave you behind us. And then I can always replay them to be noticed. Yes.
That
So
was
what's
nice.
up out
Waiting
there,
to hear
people?
it, man.
Anybody want to call in? You can reach us at 310-910-9676, extension 1, extension 750 on the listener's line. You can also watch us live on YouTube at Lady HrGlass Radio. Tune in, check us out. You know what I'm saying? See what we going through, see what we talk about. Anybody got some birthdays they want to get out?
What's that phone number again?
310-910-9676, extension 1.
Extension Uno.
Numero uno.
You got
So,
that right.
Yes. Yes.
I told you I don't do birthdays, Lady
Yeah,
Hourglass.
you got birthdays, man. You got something over there. Sorry.
Mega Hands, what you doing, baby? Over there dancing again?
Nah, man, I'm over here promoting, man. Been dropping videos. Every
know
time we
that's-
come back in here, I'm dropping the video on this.
That's
When's
the
your birthday?
way you do
When's your
it.
birthday?
I might as well just make Tuesday my drop day.
My birthday
Birthday.
is past. Yeah.
Mine's
yeah.
coming up September 26th. We got a nice little Halloweenish type thing, shindig going on. So be on the lookout for that. October, the Halloweenish festivities. That's my festivities. That's my time of year, y'all.
That's right.
So I gotta go big every Halloween.
I got a
That's
couple of birthday shout outs. Yesterday,
Okay.
Gail Cortez,
Go ahead.
Terry Nelson from Long Beach, Rai Capital, Shelly Bynum Maxwell,
Oh, I thought it was my birthday.
no, not you,
Not me.
Renee Stubblefield, Sabrina Reese, the homegirl Tarika Gaither,
Oh, happy birthday, Tarika.
my homegirl Felicia McIntyre. Her
Hi.
birthday
Happy
was
birthday,
yesterday.
Felicia.
Kiera Tolliver birthday.
Just kidding. Happy birthday, Felicia.
A friend of mine, Lexus 420 Rose, birthday was yesterday. And VIP owner Calvin Anderson Sr.'s birthday was yesterday, too.
All right.
As
Happy
well as
birthday.
Clark Saints'
That's
birthday
right.
was yesterday.
Okay.
And I
that's
have
fine.
some birthdays for today.
Oh, you do?
Just a
Okay.
few, just
Go
a few.
right on ahead then. Whoever phone that is better turn it down or else I'm going to hammer it.
I got my homegirl Caroline Corsi, Latasha Hammond, birthday. Anthony McNeil, Big Sticky, Stanley Alexander Sr., Michael Norman, and my little niece, Kamari Rain Ivra. That's about it.
Happy birthday, everybody.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday
Say happy birthday.
to you. Happy birthday to you.
Eat cake.
Happy birthday, dear. Everybody he just said on that list that he remembered this time to bring.
Bossy.
Happy birthday to you. Cake, 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 cake. Let me stop.
You have any birthdays, Lady Hourglass?
You know what? I am not queued up for any birthdays right now, so no, I don't. But happy
Gotcha.
birthday
Happy
to
birthday.
all the, what is this? Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces,
Leo.
Aries. Leos out there.
All right. Hey.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go.
Mike Jones. Happy birthday to DJ Mike Jones. It's about to be on the ones and twos. Mike Jones. DJ Mike
Oh,
We got it. We
Jones.
got it.
I got the driver's license 8/12. Oh, I'm about to get the expiration date. Okay, well, once again, happy birthday to you.
and he got a haircut.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mike Jones. Happy birthday to you. Everybody, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mike Jones. Happy birthday to you.
Well, I don't know that version.
You know the words.
Happy birthday to ya.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Ow, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
The birthday wishes were sponsored this afternoon by Kotex.
Stevie
Regular and super.
Sponsored
You
by
know,
Stevie Wonder.
check this out, Mega Hands. I found multi-purpose usages for Kotex. No, I mean, you know what? Not just the regular usage for them because they do great, but think about it. If you out there like in North Carolina or something and it's snowing, check it out. Earmuffs. You got Kotex earmuffs right on your head. So, you know, they multi-purpose. And let's not forget.
Are we talking about pads
Yeah,
or
we're talking
tampons?
about, no, we're talking about
okay.
pads. No, we're
Okay,
just the
my bad.
pads.
Yeah, I was a little confused too. I'm like, Kotex?
Yeah, they do make pads.
The pads.
I think.
But listen.
Yeah, they make pads.
But listen, also you can use it for putting armor all on your tires. You just, that ain't my fault. Putting armor all on your tires, they are multi.
I don't even know that noise.
We got please excuse us today, but we have other things going on. Go ahead, back to
Back to the multi-purpose usage of Kotex pads. You know what? They're great for absorbing chicken grease. You know when you had that chicken grease sitting on your stove for about 3 or 4
And the
days?
dude really got it wrote down.
Actually, just drop a couple of Kotex in the grease and it'll absorb it all. Then you can drop them in the trash. Y'all got to think out the box. You know. Matter of fact, Kotex sponsoring these happy birthdays. So you know what they're doing? If you visit us live on YouTube, if you like us on YouTube, Kotex has a gold watch, and it has little tampons on it, little diamond tampons.
Don't believe
They're
the
giving
hype.
it away. They're giving it away. That's
Don't
right.
believe
Happy
the hype.
birthdays,
Oh, my
sponsored by Kotex.
y'all don't fall for the
That
okie
wasn't,
doke.
that wasn't,
Don't fall for the okie doke.
wasn't a good one.
You ought to
Don't fall for the okie doke.
you ought to try the grease thing.
That's
It
that.
works.
He dishing out some okie dokie
That
right now.
But that one right there though was like,
That was. Hey, if they pay for it, we're going to give it to them. Oh, also door stops. They work great for door stops.
Well, I was thinking of the multi-uses of tampon because you know how you have a Q-tip to clean your ear? Well, you could use a tampon to clean your nose. For real, though. I mean, to clean your nose because, you know, me and y'all sometimes need to clean your nose better. And a tampon, just get a small
I can
and
see
stick
you
it
now.
up there.
I can see you now. And LBC would clean your nose with a tampon.
I'm good.
All right.
What's wrong with a tampon?
I'm good because I know how to clean.
Hey, but the
I know
pads be
without-
great for like putting in your shoe soles when your feet hurt. It's multi-usage for this thing, y'all. Multi-usage. Mega Hands, what you got on the ones and twos for us, baby? I know you got something coming at us soon.
I was waiting for you to throw me something. I mean,
Oh,
y'all
man.
both got sticks full of artists that
Oh,
y'all network with, so I
Hey,
don't want to just pick one
you
and
know
be
what?
trash. I want y'all to throw
Do
me
you
something
see
good.
anything on there that says low digs?
Low digs. Let's
Yes.
see.
Something that was uploaded today on the 8th.
Low digs.
Low digs. Yeah, we got a couple of low digums.
Okay, well, let's see. Give me number.
Give me a number between 1 and 5.
Oh, that's such a big stretch. You can't narrow that down
1 and
between
a
1
half.
and 2.
One and a
Okay,
half.
let's say 1 or 2.
Give me
Or.
number 1.
Give me
Number one.
or.
And we're going to go ahead and bring him in while we're playing this. But this is a track.
He said-
What's
he
the name
said
of the
1 or
track,
2.
Mega?
This one is
Or.
called This Time.
This time. From Low Digs. You heard it live on Lady Hourglass Radio.
Lady Hourglass Radio.
This time, it's been going on too long. Just get tired of the same old, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how many times we gonna go through this? Fussing for no reason. Come on. I'm out. This time, it's really. This time, it's time, this time. Yeah, I took you back before.
I forgave all kinds of shit. But this time when you close the door, baby, I'm locking it. See, this heart of mine was yours, but you didn't appreciate. I try to be on one accord, but you wouldn't communicate. When you arguing 1 month more time, then you making love. It's a problem. Every time you get mad, you talk about just giving up. It's a problem. If you start getting jealous, did you see you coming up and getting cheddar? It's a problem. Well, I think I had enough, but it took me a long time to see. So this time, 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 I'm gonna get myself together. New job, new car, new crib. Love myself a little more and get it how I live. I'm gonna call up all my fellas and tell them it's a celebration. Nothing you can tell me, 'cause baby I'm single again. They say when you find yourself in the ditch, the first thing to do is stop digging. So when you find out you're loving a bitch, the first thing you do is stop feeling. You can't fix someone who's broken. You can't mend someone who's damaged, especially when no one's talking. Questions they go unanswered. This time, this time, this time, this time, this time, this time, this time. This time, this time, this time, this time, this time, this time, this time. So there'll be no more love when you need it. Perfume flowers for no reason. No more cheese omelets in the morning. I'll be giving that to another woman. I'll be giving to someone who deserves it. I'll be giving to someone who's worthy. No more love when you need it. Perfume flowers for no reason. More cheese omelets in the morning. I'll be giving that to another woman. I'll be giving to someone who deserves it. I'll be giving to someone who's worth it. Yeah, 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 yeah. This time, this time, this time, this time, this time, this time, this time. This time, this time, this time, this time, this time, this time, this time.
Cocaine producers.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to play the front man or the nigga that you text on the side. I'm just trying to be the stunt man. So hop on when you ready to ride. Gon' light up that blunt then. 'Cause all you really wanna do is get high. I don't really want nothing except beat it up like a Mayweather fight. See, I know you've been needing something that can calm you down. Situations got you all stressed out. That's her texting now. Gotta give you your issue, something you can feel good about. Gotta give you your issue. I know you can't go without. Gotta give you your issue. I got a little something to calm you down. Gotta give you your issue. And I'll be here till you figure it out. While I was out bending corners, man, I just noticed she's blowing me up. She needs to re-up. That little hottie, I love her body. Don't tell nobody about our private party. I got that product, she needs to exit. Don't wanna gossip, she loves my leg under her leg, under my arm, under her toe. She says I like you when you scream, baby, let it go. Cooking letter, U-E-S. She's screaming out, you the best. Cooking letter, U-E-S. I give it to you, give it to you. Gotta give you your issue, something you can feel good about. Gotta give you your issue, 'cause I know you can't go without. Gotta give you your issue. I got a little something that'll calm you down. Gotta give you your issue. And I'll be here to figure it out.
Front center, little mama, come get it. You know the business with my soldiers at attention. Hands up and assume the position. And once we knock it down like a building demolition, you been in your intuition, and it's why you in my call log. Know that he be cheating and be trying to get yours off. Meet you at the Waldorf, with the round trip to JFK, such a boss, bro. Call service with the pre-rolls. Hot secret only we know, yeah. Before I knocked on the door, she was naked when she hit the peephole.
Gotta give you your issue, something you can feel good about. Gotta give you your issue, cause I know you can't go without. Gotta give you your issue, I got a little something that'll calm you down. Gotta give you your issue, and I'll be here to figure it out.
Headphone, ready?
All right, we live.
All right. So let's cut back. Hello, you guys out there in radio world. You're live with Lady HrGlass Radio on Accelerated Radio.
That's right.
Kevin Nash. And I am just honored to have this young man here today that I met on Facebook. But he's pretty talented, and I don't know what am I'm your Low Diggs, but everybody knows you on Facebook as hashtag.
Everybody knows me as hashtag on Low Diggs. The reason why I chose the name, a lot of people ask me, why did you choose the name hashtag on Facebook? And I tell them, I say, well, because hashtag stays in people's mouths. Hashtag is the most popping thing online right now, and so I figure eventually. And right now, I may as well be your hashtag. So you can hashtag Diggs. Look me up as the word HASHTAG, Diggs. I'm right there. I'm funny. I know a lot about me, but I'm not particularly modest.
Yeah, you should know a lot about you.
Better know a lot about
I think
him.
you should be the one who knows the most about you.
Well, you know what? Like, crazy enough, a lot of people they won't own up to themselves. It's not conceit. It's certainty.
Right.
You know, we're too mature to not have certainty about our abilities and who we are. So why not say, hey, I know I'm great at this.
Right.
I know
That's
I do
awesome.
this. The same thing with you. You know you're great at radio. He knows he's great at what he does. He know we gotta own up to what we are. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having other people toot your horn, but I just say, hey, why not tell people and remind people who you are?
Exactly.
That way you create a treatment. We have to all create a standard of treatment for ourselves. You know.
Yeah, that's so true. So that last track we heard, I heard a little bit of R. Kelly in there.
You know, I got that so much. I'm from Chicago.
Okay.
My family's from the Dominican Republic.
I kind of figured that. I could tell by your tone and your hair.
Okay,
that something's going on there.
My family was, Caribbean people, and just like anybody else, we got folks that's all in Louisiana and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So yes, I speak Spanish. Yes, I speak Creole French. Yes, I speak English, obviously, but I really own where I'm from. I'm from Chicago. I'm from the west side of Chicago. That's where I was groomed. That's where I was raised. But I got a lot of man in me.
And whose phone
Pause.
is that?
That's me.
Can you turn that down?
Yeah, I don't.
That's hashtag.
Yeah. I don't know why people hitting me right now.
Because you're live on the air.
Yeah,
and maybe they
probably,
know that.
probably.
So you did post.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
so you let
several
them know.
times.
310-910-9676, extension 1.
That was
If you
DJ
wanna call
Fat
in.
Mac from Chicago. If you want to call in, DJ,
Yeah.
call in.
Yeah, call the station.
Eb, call in.
Give it to you again. 310
Oh yeah.
Right.
310.
910-9676.
There you go.
Extension
There you
1.
go. So call in. Shout out to all my folks in Chicago. DJ Fat Mac. That's my boy. That's actually one of my bros. We had a high school fraternity together, and he is a dope one of the dopest DJs in Chicago right now. So I'm definitely, I got to send him some new tracks and stuff like that. But back to what we were saying. My family is diverse, and I really own where I'm from. Haven't been home in a while because home just kind of got gloomy for me. Everything about home started reminding me of this death, man, just to be honest. And I didn't want to go back home. But now I started, like in 2016, it was like a rebirth for me. I started to actually look at home as a place, not where death was, but where life began for me, and where life was starting over for a lot of people. So I can go home now. I give myself permission to go home. So
Okay. Mega, can you get that mic? Thank you.
Well, they termed Chicago Chirac.
Yeah, that's actually like a really disrespectful term.
Right,
like we really don't like that back home.
Move over a little so you
know,
can be in the camera.
The
Yeah,
thing
okay.
the thing is with the whole Chirac stigma, Chicago has always been Chicago.
Right.
People on the west side always been people on the west side, all over Chicago, south side, everywhere. The thing is that we actually have one of the best news medias, WGN, in the nation. So for years they have been reporting these things. They just got swept under the carpet.
Yeah.
And so because of regentrification hitting Chicago, where they actually want to sell all this real estate and get these bankers to invest in these areas and all that stuff and move people around, then they started broadcasting it to run the weak or not financially empowered people away. And to bring the banks close, because you know the rules of real estate.
Yep.
Where there's blood on the ground and bums on the street, there's property, there's money to be made.
Man, that's how they
You know what I'm
did
saying?
Los Angeles. They pushed them back and back. The homeless.
Yeah,
folks.
so that's what's really happening. There, I mean, true, we have lost a lot of people, but not just. It was like that ever since I was a kid.
Right.
It's been like that. I grew up in the Henry Horner Projects on the west side, 2051 West Lake Street. I was right there. I was right over in 39th and Persian Road, right there in the Ida B. Wells, way before they tore them down. Everything. I got beat up in the stateways when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I can tell you a lot of stories. You know, I was never really a street kid, to be honest. I was never really like a hard street cat.
It's all right, though, brother.
You know, I got trained by the streets, and I grew up with a lot of people who had that wolf in them. So I developed that look of the wolf. You understand what I'm saying? I got those broad shoulders. I got that look. I got that stare. I got that voice. I got that confidence of the same wolves that I grew up around. So I brought that to L.A., and my uncle told me, he said, wherever you are in the wilderness, make friends with the wolves. So I came out here, and I know everybody from every hood. I got respect all over the place. And I mean respect just as a human being. Because if you ride with me, if me and you together, I got you. I ain't leaving you.
That's
you know what
right.
I'm saying? I'm not leaving you. You know what I'm
That's
saying? So that's the way we ride back, back home. That's the way I was groomed. That's the way that I am,
Gotcha.
And that's the way it should be.
Yeah.
How long you been doing music? I mean, just actually in it.
Well, I started actually getting serious. Well, I mean, I've been doing music ever since I was a kid. My auntie, Bernice Williams, she actually is the author of Duke of Earl. So I'm third generation musician.
Okay.
And I remember as a kid going over her house and seeing the plaques of Duke of Earl on the wall and wondering what that was.
That's right.
That's my shit.
Yeah,
That's my shit right
yeah,
there.
yeah, that's my family, man. That's my,
Nothing can stop. The Duke of
you know, a lot of
Earl.
people have been pushing me to remake that record. Yeah, that's my family, man.
That's it right there.
Yeah. So you know, a lot of people would push that, and then I found out that actually I had other musicians in my family, Sam Cooke, you know, and these people, I had no idea of the lineage of music and where it was coming from. I just knew that I loved it just like they loved it.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Yeah.
It's my history. Sam Cooke was killed
Right up here.
because of his knowledge of the music game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your
Set him
relative, brother.
Wow.
Was killed because of his knowledge of the music game. You know,
He got set up over here on what was
Fig
that,
Road.
Fig or Hoover,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Fig, yeah. I read the stories, I read the articles because I wanted to know. As soon as I found out, I was like, man, I gotta know. And then the more I started looking up at pictures, I started noticing that we look alike. Just low key. Like I checked the profile. I took some pictures, and I was like, this is a trip. I actually look like Uncle Sam, like, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
That Sam, you know what I'm saying? I was tripping. And then a lot of, like, my voice, my tonality, all of that stuff is very similar. So I was like, wow. So when people tell me that I sound like R. Kelly, it's a compliment and it's a disrespect to the people before him. Charlie Wilson is who R. Kelly sounds like. Aaron Hall is who R. Kelly sounds like. You know, Sam Cooke and Lenny Williams is who R. Kelly sounds like. That's who he was being. That's who he touched to become R. Kelly. R. Kelly is a formula. He's a formula, and I'm a formula. You know, just the same way Trey Songz is a formula. You know, you know, of these collaboration of musicians. You know, we all sort of just like reached out and grabbed our forefathers and just evolved whatever their sound was, and that's what we all doing. So I mean, I love what R does. He's a great musician. He's everything, but I'm Low Diggs. So
Low, what's one of your favorite tracks that you have with us today? What's what's something you want to introduce to our listeners?
Let me see. I've been doing a lot of collaborations lately.
Yeah.
And like I work with Glasses, and I work with Ty Dolla $ign, and I work with a lot of people. So I think one of the tracks that I sent y'all was This Time. That's my new single. I really feel good about that direction. And y'all probably played it, but let's play it again.
Hey, no, it don't matter if we played it.
Okay.
Was it number 1 or number 2?
I think it was number 1.
We played that?
Well,
we going to play it again.
Not next time? This time?
No,
This time.
This
Okay.
time.
And
Hashtag.
So y'all get a feel for this. This is This Time by Low Diggs on Lady HrGlass Radio.
Lady Hourglass.
Indeed. I'm tired of the same old, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how many times we gonna go through this? Fussing for no reason. Come on. I'm out. This time, this time, this time, this time. This time, 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 this time. Yeah, I took you back before. I forgave all kinds of shit. But this time when you close the door, baby, I'm locking it. See, this heart of mine was yours, but you didn't appreciate. I try to be on one accord, but you wouldn't communicate. When you arguing 1 month more time, then you making love, it's a problem. Every time you get mad, you talk about just giving up, it's a problem. If you start getting jealous, could you see you coming up and getting cheddar, it's a problem. Well, I think I had enough, but it took me a long time to see. So this time, 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 this time. I'm gonna get myself together. New job, new car, new crib. Love myself a little more and get it how I live. I'm gonna call up all my fellas and tell them it's a celebration. Nothing you can tell me, cause baby I'm single again. They say when you find yourself in a ditch, the first thing to do is stop digging. So when you find out you're loving a bitch, the first thing you do is stop feeling. You can't fix someone who's broken. You can't mend someone who's damaged, especially when no one's talking. Questions they go unanswered. This time, this time, this time, this time, this time, this time, this time. This time, this time, this time, this time, this time, this time, this time. No more love when you need it. Perfume flowers for no reason. No more cheese omelets in the morning. I'll be giving that to another woman. I'll be giving to someone who deserves it. I'll be giving to someone who's worthy. No more love when you need it. Perfume flowers for no reason. More cheese omelets in the morning. I'll be giving that to another woman. I'll be giving to someone who deserves it. I'll be giving to someone who's worth it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This time, this time, this time, this time. This time, this time, this time. This time, this time, this time, this time. This time, this time, this time.
Yeah. All right, so we are back. That was This Time by Low Diggs, aka also. I'm sorry, not aka. ASL.
Hashtag
Also sounding like
Ara
Kelly.
Ara.
Now, I'm just gonna say this because that right there, I mean, that's phenomenal. You sound really good. You could serenade me any night. But to come in sounding like Art, shut up. Let me cut to this.
She said the same thing to Favorite Flav, so don't trip. Don't.
Okay, all right.
Go ahead.
I did. Don't believe the hype though. But no, to come in sounding like R. Kelly when he seems to be on his way out is something that you really need to capitalize on, because you definitely have that sound, and
That's
you could do
swag.
voiceovers in movies and stuff like that that may be looking for that sound.
I mean, whoever wants to pay me for what I do naturally, great. You know, I'm open to that.
You sound good.
That's
It's
what
not.
I
I mean,
that's what I
it's-
say at the car wash.
It's,
It's, go ahead.
It's not on purpose. It's just the accent we have, and it's a certain music that we're given, or that we gravitate to in the Midwest, and that sound resonates pain. It resonates fun. It resonates truth. And there's a real street edge to our brand of R&B in the Midwest. That's why Avant has a certain twang to him that may sound like R. Kelly. That's why Trey Songz has a certain twang in him that may sound like R. Kelly. But really, none of us sound like R. Kelly. R. Kelly was just the first of us.
With that sound.
Right,
And
that
it
came from
sound.
Charlie
It
Wilson.
came from the region.
and
Exactly.
it
From
came.
that region.
That's just our sound. That's just what we. It's just like
Right.
when you hear like a West Coast rapper and he's like, yeah, crack a lack, it's like it's just y'all sound. Y'all got that sound.
I think he just
You know what I'm saying?
stereotyped us, but I got you. I got
It's
you.
just. It's. I mean,
Wow.
This,
Did he just do that?
He said crack a
Oh
lack a
my
lack.
God.
Wait,
But you get it. You
Man,
get
go
it.
back to Chirac, man. Come on, man.
But you know what I'm saying? Like when you hear certain
here,
even
Mike.
West Coast production and they got that boom, clap, boom, clap, you know right away it's like
That's
it was
some West Coast-
inspired by that funk. It was inspired by that funk. You know it, right?
That's right.
If you hear some down south and people be like, deep into the mound, like right then and there, oh, that's Andre 3000. It's inspired by that funk, and you hear that poetic sort of groove. It's Common or the up, North Side, or that's the feeling.
I still ain't forgave him on that West Coast thing. You should have said something like cruising down the street in my 6'4".
No, but that
You
ain't
would
it,
have
though.
took that on the chin.
But that ain't it though.
Yeah, but that's not. But actually, that was never West Coast.
I know what he's talking about.
Get
That was
outta here.
Eazy-E was actually never West Coast. Eazy-E
Uh-oh.
wasn't even a rapper.
Uh-oh.
He just
I know that.
became a rapper.
Well, he
You
just
see-
read the lines, but it
No,
is
I
what
mean,
it is.
Eazy-E had street swag. And so that's what sold at that time. Eazy-E had that swag, and that's what it is. I mean, thank God for NWA. Thank God for all the West Coast music. Y'all really revolutionized music, in my opinion. People don't give enough props to the West Coast. But one
Oh,
thing
now he trying to cover it
No,
up.
no, 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 no.
He is. He
Of course.
I still like you, man.
I
You
gotta
still
play the
sound like-
politics.
you still sound like Aura, and I still like you. Okay.
That's just like Italians when they
Alright.
dish you and say no disrespect.
Or when you tell a woman, you
No
look pretty
shade.
today.
But
So I didn't look pretty yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah.
What's really going on
No,
here?
you didn't. Your hair was fucked up.
Okay.
No, but I mean, she's
Damn.
she's
bad.
absolutely right though about the capitalizing on it. So hey, if y'all want to be the first to push that that lead, and I don't pee on kids or none of that stuff. I don't do no weird things.
Piss on you.
I
Gonna piss on you and piss on
I
you.
prefer to be monogamous. I don't need 7 and 8 girls around me. You know what I'm saying?
I might need
that.
I might need
So
This fool right here.
I prefer you. That's what I prefer. So although we all live a crazy life and whatever, it's just out there in the public. I don't know if what he's doing is for PR or not, but I don't know. Maybe it's just not a good look for him right now.
No, that ain't.
So I hope that everybody enjoys my singles and what I'm doing, because I'm talking about the real emotions of men. Because you know what? Like the craziest thing is, it's really hard. And I'm not knocking anybody's lifestyle, but it's really gotten hard to say that you're a straight man today.
Yeah.
no, I'm a straight man. but go ahead.
No, I mean, I could say it all day. I am a straight man, but I'm telling you, it's real in the industry, in entertainment, it's really gotten rough on straight men. Straight men living straight lives, being straight. It's really hard to be straight now. Like how crazy is that? Like you would never imagine that it would be that difficult to be like, hey, I'm a straight man living a straight life and
Yeah.
doing nothing weird. You know what I'm saying? I believe in God. It's like,
Yes, sir.
like that's a really difficult. Like all of those things are out the window, and I think it's because we have just gotten so tolerant with everything, and and that's fine. It's nothing wrong with not judging, but now that's the standard of the entertainment industry.
That to me, that's sad.
That is really sad.
It's sad. I just really wish that the media wouldn't attack us, or should I say artists, so hard. You know,
Oh, yeah.
they're gonna dig deep in it because he who has not sinned cast the first stone.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I still don't pee on people.
It's-
You understand what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Right, yeah.
So
Please don't pee on nobody.
Well, I
because-
mean, I'm not judging nobody. Love is love.
Yes.
You know, all of that's whatever. You know, I have gay friends. You know, I openly say I have gay
best
friends.
friends are gay.
I mean, you know, but I don't care. I don't care if they gay because that don't affect me.
Right.
You know, I don't care what they do in their private lives. What I do with them and have fun with them in our way that we have agreement with is
got
up
it.
to us. And however, because people gonna judge you if you got all straight friends. People gonna judge you if you got all female friends or all guy friends. It doesn't matter. So I don't pay attention to the judgment of others. I just say that, you know, it's a shame that the standard of the entertainment industry has become, well, you need to be living an alternative lifestyle in order to stand out.
yeah, that's sad. That's sad.
Yeah.
That's sad to each his own.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
we are live here,
yes.
Accelerated Radio,
6:58.
live on YouTube.
And we have a caller, so let's go ahead and get to the
yeah, we
line.
got it.
Your boy called in.
Oh, okay. They call.
So let's see who this is. Hi, you're live with Lady Hourglass.
Yo, what up? What up? This is D Royal.
Hi, D Royal.
What up,
I
D?
seen him somewhere.
Yo, no diggity. What's good with you, Playboy?
Oh man, you know, pushing. D Royal was actually like a dope, you know, Latin artist, and he and I did some collaborations together. We have a single together called
He was. or
what is it? What is it?
Chop
Chop Shop. There we go.
Chop
Yeah.
Shop.
See, I wanted you to introduce it. It wasn't my job.
Oh, there you go.
So
Hey, D Royal.
Which is actually, it's going to be the single to my upcoming mixtape that I release on August 24th called Their Majesty. So,
oh yeah, oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
video coming real soon as well.
Hey, D Royal, is hashtag as cool as he pretends to be right now, and is that his real natural
man, you know what,
curls in his
man?
hair?
As long as
Yeah, is
I've
that
known
an
the
S
brother,
curl?
man, as long as I've known the brother, man, he's real cool, he's real laid back, man. Like, you know, I mean, he's one of a kind. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been a pleasure to be knowing him all these years and working with him as well. You know, in the booth, on stage, off the stage. You know,
Cool.
it's-
Well, we were trying to dig into him. Now you done smoothed him out even better.
Yeah, I'm about to get your boy for this wood watch though, man.
Oh, it's all.
I like,
that
I like
is
watches.
nice.
Hey,
I like watches.
Go on and hold that
You know,
up to the camera and let everybody
This
see
was
that.
actually. Is it right here? Right here?
No, right in front of you, baby.
Okay, right
You
there.
got
okay.
glasses on
The
still?
thing
No,
is-
because I'm looking at my
Oh.
camera while I'm doing this. Okay.
Nick, you
Right,
supposed to be
okay,
looking at this camera.
All right, so this was actually a Father's Day gift. I've always liked you know, organic material.
That's right.
You know, rather than you know, metals and steels and silvers and things like that. So I prefer more natural material, like even with like bracelets or chains, anything like that. So this was great, man. This, you know, my kids gave me this one. This is awesome. It's a Bellwell watch. Natural materials, man.
But let me tell you something, homie. They make glasses
Yeah.
and they got a tie.
Oh yeah. I got the glasses coming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
7
yeah.
o'clock.
The
7
tie I didn't
o'clock.
know. The tie I didn't
Yes,
know.
sir. Yes, sir.
Do they have suspenders? Because you know that's like
That
my
I don't
thing.
know. That I don't know, man.
Okay, well I do. I will next year. Next year I'm gonna actually put out my line of suspenders.
Go ahead,
And
Jack.
accessories. So because
I'm a suspender type of guy.
yeah,
I am.
Because I love, you know what, the classicness of it, man.
That's me.
You know it's something that's even for women. I've seen some women like that whole 1930s look, that renegade, sexy gangster look.
Yes.
You know,
I'm down with that.
man, it's
I'm
Oh
so
man, we
down
just left your
with that.
phone.
The
Oh no, he's
suspenders-
in the conversation. We know
Yeah.
he's still on the line. He can join in anytime he wants to.
Man.
the suspenders are my thing. I love suspenders. That's part of my get up when I go on stage, when I'm not performing. Most of the time when I'm not performing with hip hop artists, because I don't want to deviate from so much what they're doing.
Yes.
But I'm just gonna stick with it, and every time I perform from now on, when y'all see me, y'all gonna see me with my suspenders, my Diggs suspenders. That's my line, Diggs suspenders, right
Got it.
there. So
This boy doing everything.
And I'm going to be helping them promote them. So
yes, he is.
make
He
sure
will.
you
He will have a
It's
pair.
Junior
So-
digger.
I might go ahead and rock me some while I'm with you on stage too, Lo.
Oh yeah, for sure. We gon' hey. I'm gonna get every dig suspenders for everybody. Why not? Why not? Hey,
That's right, because I need my suspenders.
I got
too.
you. I got you.
I want a headband. I want a Diggs
Oh,
headband.
he wants.
Oh man. Well, I mean,
to
gotta
hold
be
his
different.
hair back.
actually, there's Diggs hats. It's like a dob.
What?
Yeah, it's like a dab, and it has a suspended material around the brim.
Well, you know the address here at Accelerated Radio.
All right, we got it, man.
Well, I wear derbies.
Derby.
I wear derby hats.
Yes,
Oh,
you do.
okay.
So I like the gentleman stuff, homie. That's why I noticed the watch.
I got you.
Dress.
Yeah. So next year we're gonna be launching a lot of things. I mean, this year, a friend of mine that I worked with on his project, American Doughboy, actually all over his project. And this is my partner from SYL LA Radio. He's probably calling to get in. Tax, hold on, bro.
Tax. So here's the number. Give him the number right now.
310.
310.
910.
910.
9676.
9676 if you need anything.
Extension 1.
Extension 1. Lady HrGlass Radio 702, y'all.
It is 702. So we're going to go ahead and get into another track by Low Diggs.
What you playing?
What we got, Low?
I don't know. What y'all queuing up?
What you got? Well, Mega's going to handle that, and he's just going to get into it, and then we'll explain what it was afterwards. But you're live with Lady HrGlass Radio. Thanks for the call, caller.
Stay up, baby.
For sure, man. Shout out to my boy Low Diggs, and shout out for y'all for doing y'all thing, man.
Appreciate it.
Check it out. We're going to look for your track soon, too.
Yeah, bring that music, man. Bring it.
This is Swinging.
All right.
Yeah, this is with a young cat, man. It's like 13.
Fresh out of that corner and I'm swinging. Let go. Fresh out of that dugout and I'm swinging. Fresh off of that bench, yeah, I'm swinging. Never giving up, I'm going down swinging. Fresh out of my corner and I'm swinging. Fresh out of that dugout and I'm swinging. Let go. Fresh off of that bench, yeah, I'm swinging. Never giving up, I'm going down swinging. Nobody expected us to be a force at all. Nobody expected us to hit the court and ball. Nobody expected us to make these bitches crawl. Nobody expected this kid from Chicago. Been around the world, still stay in my zone. And God bless the child has got his own. Now it's killer be killed when you live in the Ville. Get down and lay down when you live in the town. Fresh out of that corner and I'm swinging. Let go. Fresh out of that dugout and I'm swinging. Fresh off of that bench, yeah, I'm swinging. Never giving up, I'm going down swinging. Fresh out of my corner and I'm swinging. Fresh out of that dugout and I'm swinging. Let go. Fresh off of that bench, yeah, I'm swinging. Never giving up, I'm going down swinging.
My mom is a bend and I'm stuck in the middle of all different systems. I don't get attention, I really get mentioned. I hate any bitch and I'm stuck in my feelings. A preteen and I know it, so I gotta be hungry. Like Pac said and I quote it. Pick them weakness and rapping, I sold it. Bow down, I ain't never scared. Fresh bitch, no bad left. Swag sick, head full of hair. Best young rapper, I ain't gotta swear. You don't like me, I don't care. Y'all putting smiles on the devil's face. We swing a left and right. Yeah, we came to play, yo. Nobody expected young swag and low. Nobody expected a 13-year-old. Nobody expected me to be flashy. Nobody expected a youngin' from Cali. But this what I do, the youngest are giving the flu. Take it or give it, it's up to you. I'm a boss and you know what to do. Speaking no lies, only the truth. It's young swag, y'all get the clue. You worry about me, what about you? We in here turn, I got the juice.
Fresh out of that corner and I'm swinging. Let go. Fresh out of that dugout and I'm swinging. Fresh off of that bench, yeah, I'm swinging. Never giving up, I'm going down swinging. Fresh out of my corner and I'm swinging. Fresh out of that dugout and I'm swinging. Let go. Fresh off of that bench, yeah, I'm swinging. Never giving up, I'm going down swinging.
Yeah.
All right, we are back. Now, what was the name of that track?
Man, I was swanging with my young partner right there, Young Swag from Double RE.
All righty. Well, that was pretty nice. I must admit, I told you, you've got some sounds there that I'm quite impressed with. And have you put out any videos?
Yeah, that song does not have a video. We're supposed to be shooting that in a few months.
Okay.
But This time, my single, it's all over YouTube. It's been on different stations and everything. So that song is actually picking up some steam, and we're looking to roll into the fall. You know, right now this is breakup season between August and November. This is all breakup season. Everybody's breaking up. Everybody's either making up or something like that. But it's a lot of trouble right now. This is the very emotional time. Or crazy enough, this is also a big time for new love or recommitments. So this is a real crazy time right now between August and November. So it's because of the solstice and all that stuff.
Not only that, because
because
Christmas
it was heat.
coming up.
Yeah.
And brothers don't want to have them, you know what I'm saying, Christmas gifts, all the women we got.
Either.
You know,
sisters either.
I'm just joking.
Oh, y'all so wrong. No, I'm not breaking up with nobody to get out of buying them something. I would never do that. I would never do that.
Yeah, said breakup season. I figured that's why we break
It is.
up.
This is breakup season. All the people are going back to school. Summer flings are over.
Hold that thought, because we have a caller. So let's see who this is on the line.
Okay.
Caller, who's on the line?
How you doing? It's Queen G.
Hey, what's going on, Queen G? Shantae. Hey, if y'all don't know who Queen G is, she is the livest radio host in Las Vegas. Y'all gotta hook up with her. That's Tyrese's sister right there. She is awesome, man. She been with me from like first base. You know what I'm saying? So
wait a minute, that's who?
Hey,
you said Tyrese's
listen,
sister?
Yeah.
I can verify that his hair and his waves is natural.
Girl, if you don't stop it. But thank you. Now, my question is your brother single? Oh, did I just ask that question?
He's no longer single. He just got married to a girl named Samantha that is from New York.
Oh, she must like her. You must like her.
Congratulations to her and him. Just let him know, though, that I am down to come and cook in that outdoor kitchen that he got for the both of them. And I specialize in gumbo. I just want to be in the presence, really, of the home. Because I love that home he got. That's nice. Got the little.
Did y'all see that house, man?
Man, he got, what is that? Benny Hanna's in the backyard or something?
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, he got that. He got that party home. Everybody be up in there, man.
You know, one thing about Reese though is he is so humble, man. Like, he never is boisterous or any of that stuff about anything that he's done.
Right.
He just a very inspiring brother, and he pushes everybody to their limit and say, get up, get up, get up. You know what I'm saying? And just watching his podcast sometimes or his post on YouTube, I know I just get a better sense of who he is, you know?
I need to check out that brother.
Man,
you need to see that backyard. I mean, he has a very nice pool and area, but the outdoor, not to get on that subject of him, but since she's on the line, we're gonna utilize his time. But honestly, I would love to have the opportunity to, if we're all there, to cook in that kitchen. Because for one, I do love to cook. So if he ever is looking for, and I have my credentials to cook, I have my safe serve or serve safe, however you say it, to cook. But I would love to. That would really be, and so if you can hook that up, I'd appreciate it.
We might have to hook up a little tasty taste, because Shantae gets down too. She gets down.
What's up, Shantae? Yeah. Girl, you want to have a cook-off?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Let's do this. And where are you? Wait a minute, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Las Vegas, actually.
Oh, we can do this in Vegas.
Man.
I will come to you we'll bring Lady HrGlass Radio to Vegas and do this live on YouTube.
Oh, let's do it. Let's do the cook-off. I'm always down for that.
All right.
I just cooked a special meal yesterday with like Fritos, ground turkey, and 5 beans.
Oh, you did? Wait a minute. Which type of dressing? I know you used the dressing on top of that. Did you use Thousand Island dressing or French?
No, ma'am. I used Rocheo in it. Man, it was special.
Okay. Special. Well, yeah, we definitely gonna have to get out there.
I'm about to bring my 420 menu with me.
Man. Hey, no digs. I just called to say what's up. You always surprise me on the air, so I thought it would be a nice surprise to check on you.
I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that, Queen G. For sure, I do appreciate that.
Well, look, we need you.
I miss you, bro. Let's connect soon.
We will. I gotta get out that way. I mean, you literally $25 in the tank, you know. So I can just throw that in the tank and get there. I know it. So So
hey,
yeah,
you 25 in the tank the opposite way, so let's make it happen either way.
you got it. You got
right.
it. We in there. We
Well,
in there.
look, go ahead and let everybody know where they can find you at.
You can hit me on Facebook, the Queen G Green Room. That's my blog that I'm actively working right now. And, man, the views are amazing.
That's right. Keep doing what you're doing,
really
my sister.
blessed. I've been really blessed.
Keep doing what you doing.
Real quick question before you go. I seen that you were working on the whole documentary about your career. When is that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. When is
It's
that?
actually this week. This week it'll be out.
I'm
the
interested.
End of the week.
I'm interested.
Okay.
Now, this is a book?
No, it's a film,
man,
right? It's a film.
I'm also doing a book. My book should be out by the end of the year called The Queen View Live Experience.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's go back to the film. What's the film name? Where can we see it?
What's the film?
Come on.
It's also, the documentary is also called The Queen G Live Experience. And basically, it's my journey of my talk show from the top of this year to now.
Boom.
We've had some amazing guests like Bushwick Bill, Spice One, John of Troop. Who else? I've interviewed Dana Dane. A lot of legends, you know what I mean, came through, and you'll see some of those celebrities. Oh, Teddy Riley as well.
All
Teddy
right.
Riley. Yeah, so
See, Teddy Riley,
see
right
some
there.
of those,
That's part of that sound.
you know, celebrity guests in there, but also it's a live version of my talk show. You'll see kind of like some of the behind the scenes of us actively doing the talk show and some of the stuff that, you know what I mean, it takes. I'm doing that whole voiceover thing in it, everything. It's
right.
super cool.
That's right.
Super cool.
Well, I haven't had the opportunity of meeting you, but I definitely want to because you sound like somebody that I really need to be
There we go.
getting some energy from because I'm on the road to where you are. And like I tell everybody, there's steps to the game. You got to make sure you take the steps properly if you want to reach to the top appropriately.
Yes.
You skip a step, you might slip.
Listen to this. This is how long I've been in the game. I saw Low Diggs grow up on stage from like boy to men.
Okay.
She literally seen me grow up on stage. Yeah. Wow. Literally.
Yeah,
To me, standing there just holding the mic, being timid, to rocking 10,000 people. Like she literally watched it happen. That's what's up. Like rocking the whole Mary J opener for the what was that the record that Dr. Dre produced?
What, the Chronic?
My Life.
No.
You
talking about Mary's?
Yeah. The last record.
What's
that
the 411 or the last one she just
The last
did?
one, No More Drama.
No More Drama.
Yeah. When I opened for that, and that was like literally going from being on the timid little open mic sort of circuit, and then boom to rocking the whole crowd. You know what I'm saying? She watched it all, man. So.
And I will say he's always been an amazing writer as well. I've always loved his lyrics, his thought process with words.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? So yeah, and I just like to hear Low Diggs talk to me. Like sometimes we have these intellectual talk conversations. I'll be like, man, bro, you deep.
Well, I mean, I know y'all got a lot going on. Shantae, I'm gonna hook you up with Lady. Lady, I'm gonna hook you up with Shantae. Y'all got a smorgasbord.
Collab.
Yeah. Y'all got a
Definitely.
Y'all definitely got a Voltron. So
collab.
Yeah. We'll get that.
Okay. Well, thank you for calling. Yes, thank you for
Yes.
calling. We truly appreciate you
I
reaching
love
out.
you.
Look, he done fell in love. That's the LBC photographer. He done fell in love already.
I love her energy, man.
Love you, Mo.
All righty. Thank you for
bye-bye.
calling.
Peace.
All
Talk to
right.
you soon.
You're live with Lady HrGlass Radio. We got another caller. Let's see who we have on the line. Caller, who's on the line?
Hello, it's Bootsy.
Well, it's about time, Bootsy. I've been waiting on the traffic.
You've been having callers calling in, Lady HrGlass. I've been trying to get in. I just want you to know that this traffic report is brought to you by Kotex, okay?
That's the same thing your brother said.
It's the same thing. Listen, I'm on Manchester and the 110 freeway. I'm going to keep it real, okay? CHP, they have a checkpoint right here.
Okay.
So there's no traffic around, just police.
Okay.
So we're keep clear of that.
Okay.
And that's not, remember, if you have bad tags, don't go down Manchester. If you have warrants, don't go down Manchester.
If you don't have a car seat, don't go down Manchester.
Basically, if you don't have a car, don't go down Manchester.
Don't go Manchester.
Yeah.
And this is Joe Bootsy checking out. When is my check coming in, Lady
Bootsy, I cannot hear you. I don't know what is up with it. You get to the end. Yeah, do you hear the static? Oh, you know what? We're losing you, Bootsy. I'm so sorry. We lost Bootsy. But I'll be sure to make sure that he gets his check as soon as possible because you know what I'm saying? I know he got at least 15 kids to feed. But he only works 1 minute every Tuesday. I don't know how to pay him for that.
Oh man, pay him in gum.
He said, "Cause your breath."
No, hey, look. I forgot to introduce actually my host of Support Your Local Artist Radio. You know
exactly. That's another thing we need to be talking about.
Yeah, this is tax free. We have a radio station on our Blog Talk Radio where we call it Support Your Local Artist, and the funny thing is, life is a pool game, man. You don't know how the angles are gonna make it so that you make the best shot, and that's how I actually met Lady HrGlass.
Boom.
By co-hosting Tax Free's show called that we do all the time because we is the what?
We the plug.
We the plug, right? so the thing is,
good to me.
We on the air one day. And we support our local artists where we play 80% independent artists and 20% top 40. And we got people calling in from New York all the way to Japan and India and all in the LA area and everything. And lo and behold, I'm just posting and doing my job. And Lady HrGlass hits us up, and that's how we got here.
Yeah, he said awesome. Call in, and I was like, okay.
She checked out our show, so
appreciate the love for real.
Oh, definitely. I mean, that's the only way we're gonna be able to grow is together. We're all trying to make it to the same plateau. So why not help one another instead of criticize and ridicule and point fingers and complain about what the next person is doing? I tell people you're all individually designed in the perfect conception, the perfect image that you're supposed to be. You may not be perfectly, one finger could be longer than the other, one could be crooked, but that's your perfection.
That's your perfection.
You know what I'm saying? So capitalize on that. You are, and there's so much I can say, but I tell people, you're a god. You're a god. I'm a goddess. We create. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I understand, and don't get me wrong, and I know the higher power, but I pray to my mama, and she takes the message to him. And it's kind of funny how stuff is getting answered a lot quicker. Because I prayed to her today in the car and went into the doctor's office, and everything turned out to be my way. I prayed to her yesterday about a traffic ticket and won the case with the officer in the courtroom saying he had no recollection of giving me the ticket.
Well, the funny thing is, I was watching this blog situation one day, and it was a guy, and he was talking about how although we only acknowledge only a few children of God, we're all children of God.
Yeah.
And so once
if we're a child of God, that must make you a God, especially if you were created in a God's image. You are a God. And if you go back in Roman times and further back, there were gods and goddesses and lords that they prayed to and went to and this and that. It ain't changed. We just have transformed into another type of lifestyle with the technology and the things that are put forth in front of us. But that still don't take away my royalty.
The funny thing is, like, okay, I got a bunch, like, cause I got a pretty big family. I got a bunch of little cousins, right? And I went over there to look after them like a few weeks ago or whatever, and all of them had tablets and notepads and all this or whatever, right? So I was like, this is crazy, y'all kids. Yeah. What y'all doing? I took everything.
Boom.
I took all of that, all of those iPads. Mine has this one spot where no grass gonna grow outside. There's one spot. Everybody. I don't care how good your yard is. You got that one spot where just ain't nothing working. So I went out there, man, turned on the hose, put the hose in the dirt, and we all got to and brought some little plastic cups. And we all got to making mud pies. Man, them kids forgot all about them tablets and all of that stuff. And that's why we touching these phones. That's why they touch phones, because we're out of touch.
Exactly.
We're out of touch with nature. We're not grounding ourselves. We're not taking ourselves to the ocean and putting our hands down in that dirt and releasing that energy, those ions.
restaurants. We not eating real food no more. We out of touch with each other. We don't hug each other when we say hello.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? It's like all of those things are missing. We really out of it. And so that's some of the energy that I like to put into my music.
That's awesome.
You know, I reach inside of people and I try to use that penetrating force that I have in me, you know, because heaven is in me. So I try to use that penetrating force to get to people. So when I'm singing and I'm like, oh, heaven, I want it to get in people's chests. You know what I'm saying?
Speak on it.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
definitely finna bust a duet.
So it's like, let's get back in touch, y'all. Let's get back in touch. Don't be afraid to smile at people when you walk down the street.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Don't
Show
be
your
afraid to
grill.
say what's up. Don't be afraid to support
It
people.
don't have to be a perfect grill.
Me and Tax was just talking the other day how we know so many people, but not many callers call into our show.
Man, who you telling?
And we were saying to ourselves, like, hold on, wait a minute. Something's up with that. We live in a prima donna society, you know, to where everybody thinks that they're bigger than what they are, and nobody wants to lift the other person up to become big, to be as big as they are.
Well, you know
if
what?
I'm lifting you up and you lifting me up and we lifting each other up,
then we can't
That's
do nothing
it.
but ride.
Come on, man.
But you know, I'm not gonna go there because there's some people who may feel a little uncomfortable. But I'm gonna say this much on it: it's because in the beginning we were not taught to read. Then they put a book on the table, but told us don't touch it, don't read it. So what did that make us do? We were intrigued by this book on the table, so yet we wanted to learn it, and that was reverse psychology because they wanted us to read it so that they can implant this type of lifestyle within us so that we'll keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again in life and nothing will change. We're going to get to a point and it's going to self-destruct. Why? Because we keep using the same manual of life to go through life. And every December, people out buying water because it's the end of Revelations. Well, why does it got to be December? Why can't it be the end of that? Why can't we get to that chapter in the book in March?
They're used to that tradition. They don't know how to break that tradition. You feel me?
Tradition.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
today it's funny. I was talking to a good friend of mine, my boy Smoke. He's actually a gospel spoken word and rap artist out in Dallas, right? And I'm actually gonna be on his new project that is coming like a loose train, man. It's crazy. Since he turned his life over to God, his record and he's not even trying.
Gotcha.
And it's just happening. You know what I'm saying? It's because he opened up his mind, and these simple things we talked about, right? We was talking about you see, every lie has a little bit of truth in it, but if you can move the lie aside, you can see the truth clearer. So the whole thing, we sitting up today, we talking about this, and I don't want to get spiritual, but I read a lot of things. I read the Torah, I read the Buddhist manuals. I read a lot. All right. So. Not to deviate from anybody's belief system or whatever, but we was talking about Corinthians 13, the 8th verse. The 8th verse. You see, people know 4 through 7, but they don't know the 8th verse. Everybody skip over the 8th verse. It's the 8th verse right there. Let me tell y'all. Check it out. Check it out.
Lay it on them. Stop playing it. Lay it on
Everybody talk about love is patient, love is kind, love is this, don't boast, all this, whatever. But everybody forget that 8th verse. They don't even talk about that when you go to different churches or whatever. They don't even talk about it. You know why? Because that 8th verse tells you how love fails. That 8th verse tells you how love fails. It tells you that lies, that gossip, and that stubbornness are the killers of love. And those are the main 3 things that we don't talk about. If we stop lying, if we stop gossiping, and if we stop being stubborn and just say, oh, you know what, I'll consider that. Then the love's gonna still exist. It won't disappear. It won't vanish.
Gotcha.
All we gotta do is be like, you know what, man? There's something about you that I really don't like.
Exactly. Just keep it 100.
I don't know what it is. Let me find out more about you to even see what it's like. You know, and females, man, y'all tuning forks to this earth. So y'all fight the most. Amongst yourself.
Well, see, that's why I don't deal with too many females anymore for that reason. I'm too old to be fighting with a woman when I'm trying to build something. If there's any type of animosity or anger that they have against me, they better bury it in the backyard because
If you see, just see, I play a lot of chess, right?
That's right.
And on the board, I was purposely last week. I was battling with my people online because I got chess with friends on Facebook or whatever, right? And I got Chess Abroad or whatever. I got this other little app, and I'm battling with my friends. And my point was to prove that I could win without a queen. And I promise you, I could not win without a queen.
Boom. Now
I could not win without a
that
queen.
Is so
man.
ironic.
I won one game out of 70 games that I played. I wanted to keep trying, man. I kept trying.
You cannot
and I promise you, the only reason I beat that person was because that person. The only reason because they didn't know how to play.
Gotcha.
I figured it out once I checked their record. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, the game is real. I mean, because I play chess in relativity. Now I talk about this online, and I'm talking about it in one of my new records too, because I got this new EP out. It's called Grown Man Music. I'm gonna make sure y'all get that.
Right.
All right. So just to break down the whole chessboard, and I don't want to take over your show because this is your show.
That's okay.
All right. Just to break down the whole chessboard, I'm gonna tell you how it is. This is how it is in real life.
He's a talker. He's a talker.
All right? Yeah. I'm loquacious. I'm not even gonna trip on that, but we gregarious right now,
well,
so
look,
it's okay to be loquacious.
Let me do this right quick. Low Diggs. Let me do this right quick. Let's get to this track right quick.
Yeah.
And then we gonna come back to you with that. Oh, I'm like, what happened there? Yeah, and then we're going to come back to you with that because there's something I want to share.
727.
But this is HrGlass.
I love y'all, man. I love y'all.
Oh, we love you too. Let's get into this.
Cello off the chain. I met him at a club. It's been about a year. Told my mama he was in love. Yeah, girl, I heard the same thing. No time to check, oh boy. No time for these things. We can roll in my 6-4. Up and too short, we don't let him hoes. Yeah, that player tried to play me. He told me I was his only lady. Who cried if you want it like that? Better take a step back, but we rather tat. Too short, we don't let him hoes. Yeah, that player tried to play me. He told me I was his only lady. Who cried if you want it like that? Better take a step back, but we rather tat. No longer gonna play his fool. And his player card, we about to pull. Now you wanna play games on me. Now you wanna play. Now you wanna play games. You wanna play me. Play games on me. Now you wanna play.
try to do what I can do when I
Can't
do.
sweat the unsweatable. LIVEYR here forever. Grind down pencils and press buttons on a high-tech device that kept the rhymes coming. Update, translate, ink the pixels. Urge of an author, I could barely sit still. Serves as an outlet when shit's real. Provided a stable balance for slipped hills, yo. The art form from which a star's born. Out of this world battles that could rewrite Star Wars. Lock, load, and aim the mind frame. Decimate bullseye, then roll like dice games. Pinpoint vocal, precise aim, on point, local, global or deep space. Armor piercing bars that reach far, shatter fragments of NASA's signals on Mars. The microphones are WMD, music files are classified MP3. Please don't sweat the conduct. Sweat conduct. Please don't sweat the conduct. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. Twist vinyl, the influence vital, bass in my DNA springboards off revival. A word from the dub wise in the ears of young pioneers that must rise. Innovators refuse to subside via criticism and give up too much drive. We stay willpower hungry. Some never progress, some still counting money. Regardless, it's all relative. Every bit of it contributed to develop it. So don't sweat the conduct, nor the conductor on how they construct. I witnessed the masterclass and took notes, spilled quotes, my books wrote in audio. Books wrote in audio. Please don't sweat the conduct. Don't sweat the conduct. Please don't sweat the conduct. Don't sweat. Nah, sweat. Don't sweat. Nah, sweat. Nah, sweat. You're not sweating. You can't sweat it. The conduct. You can't sweat it. You're not sweating. You can't sweat it. The conduct. High voltage. Please don't sweat the conduct. Please don't sweat the conduct. Don't sweat it. LIVEYR production. LIVEYR production.
All right.
Try to do what I can do when I do.
Radio.
Hey now, we're back. What you got there for me, D?
That's Lady HrGlass Radio at 734, baby.
Yes, it's 7:30. The track we just heard was "Don't Sweat the Conduct" by LiveYR.
That's awesome.
He is a artist from the UK area.
What?
Yeah, you know, down the street and around the corner.
Okay.
Yeah, so like I said, I try to reach out to everybody and get their music in. And before that, we had a track by who?
That was Pretty Fee.
Pretty who?
Pretty Fee. It's called Play Me. Pretty
Oh
Fee.
my God, by who?
Pretty Fee.
Oh, okay.
Produced by D Smooth. But,
Who?
D Smooth.
Who?
That cat, dashing, debonair, distinguishing D Smooth. But you know, I got hashtag on my hand. This cat is heavy.
Yeah, he's
got
very
plenty
heavy.
To say.
The queen, like we were
Back
just
to
saying though. Yeah, the queen. You cannot touch Queen Elizabeth, but Queen Elizabeth can touch you.
You know, that's me too.
That's pretty funny that you even noticed that. A lot of people didn't catch that when you seen him publicly. How he never reached.
Yeah. Because you can't touch her.
Because you're not allowed to reach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
He was not allowed to reach for the queen. She could reach for him, but he could not reach.
Mm-hmm.
You see,
Right.
and a minute ago in the studio, because it's real live up in here. I know y'all watching on YouTube, and y'all probably getting a lot of feed on this. But we was talking about just the difference between being like relating and not be and involvement. You see, when you involved with something, you know, you a part of it. You part of making it work. When you just relating to it, it's just over there and you over here.
True. Man.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like we in the room with some of these lights. You know, the lights over there, we over here. Whichever light's not on is not involved.
That's right.
You know, I was talking a minute ago about chess because I love the game of chess and how relatable it is to life. And I wanted to just get this wisdom out to people. Me and Tax do this all the time on Solid Radio. We take moments out from our ratchet schedule, and you know, we take moments out because we be ratchet sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. I got, you know, the hashtag is a dimensional person. You know, I got a lot of angles to me. I mean, I love reading. I love catching up. I love, you know, different wisdom. But just let this rain on y'all. Here you go, right here. All right. On the chessboard, this is how it is. You got the castle, right? The castle sits in the corner, right? The castle can only move which direction? Straight and across, right? Well, that's the people in your life that's the most truthful to you.
Mm.
So think about those people. Those people in your life is the honest people.
Okay.
All right. Then you got the bishop, right?
Yep.
The bishop got a little crook in his neck, right?
Yep.
Got a little crook in it. Well, the bishop, the reason got that little crack in his head is because that's the slippery, slithery little friend you got. You know, the one that's always trying to find a hookup. That's the one that's always attacking at angles, right? It might be your man's side chick. It might be your guy's side. You know what I'm saying? It might be your girl's side dude. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You never
Man
know.
on 'em.
You never know, right? But you got to watch that rook, right? Then you got the knight, right? The knight moves in an L shape. He moves 2 spaces up and 1 space over. The L is a symbol a long time ago for wisdom. It's
Okay.
those are the wise people in your life. You know what I'm saying? Those are your elders. Those are your you know, whoever your mentors. Those are the wise people in your life. You know, the reason why these pieces are close to certain, like the king and the queen. The queen has all the power on the board, right?
Yes.
But if she gets too far away from the knight, the wisdom, she dies every time. If she gets too far away from the knight, she perishes. You know, her best friends on the board is the rook and the knight. The king's best friend on the board is which piece?
The queen.
The castle.
I was gonna say
Because
the queen.
the castle protects him when
Yeah,
trouble
he's protected
occurs.
by the castle.
Okay.
So
the castle can move places.
No, the castle switches places with him.
Mm-hmm.
That's the king's best friend. You know what I'm saying? The queen's best friend is the rook and the knight. So in your life, if you thinking about your lady, and I'll get to the pawn in a minute. If you're thinking about your lady, most women got one bad friend and one wise friend. All the time. That's the way they move. That's the way queens move. One bad friend and one wise friend. The closer she is to the wise friend, the more prosperous she becomes. The closer she is to the bad friend, the worse off she becomes. And that's the way that it is. You know what I'm saying? The king's best friends.
I hope you're listening out
the
there.
King's
Did you
best
catch
friend,
that, Shelly?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right.
I'm a queen, so I know.
Thank
The-
you.
I play
She's soaking it
chess.
up. She's soaking it up over there.
The king's best friend, ironically, is the castle, right? But he's also a good friend to the knight. The knight always comes back to the queen. I mean, to the king. He always comes back to the king over and over again. No matter how, every time there's trouble, the knight moves back toward the king. That's how you keep your knight safe and your king safe. That's how the game is played. The pawn is that one experimental friend who ain't got no power. Any obstacle can stop him once it stands in front of him, and he can only strike like a bishop. You know, like a bishop. What was
One
Tupac's
step at a
name?
time.
What was Tupac's name in the movie Juice?
Bishop.
And what did he do? He trade on his friends, right? So think
Pay
about
attention
these
to the
things.
chess.
You
You gotta understand. People must understand. Chess is the game of life.
It is,
Because you got to stay 2 to 3 steps ahead of your opponent at all times.
It's
You got to
heavy.
basically be able to predict their next move.
Yeah.
But it is predictable if you know the players in the game. If you know them, you know what they're going to do in
just
that
like
situation.
I was just saying, identify your side.
Yes.
Identify your castle, your truth person. Identify your bishop, your shiesty friend. Identify your wise friend. Identify your pawn friends. They just go out and experiment and do anything, and then any times they get to come up, they're gonna come up. They ain't got no power. They can only come up just one time. That's it. No power
Have to
though.
keep the come up
You
coming
know what I'm
up.
saying? So you got to really identify. You see, if the pawn is smart enough or is low key enough to make it to the other side of the table, guess what he becomes?
What?
A queen. Think about that. In most cases, as soon as the pawn makes it to the other side of the board, the first thing he becomes is a queen, and it's just like the industry, right? That's just like the industry. As soon as they get to the other side of the table, all of a
They
sudden
change up.
They change up. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy.
You gonna learn how to play chess, Mike Jones? Get online. Go on and go online.
I mean,
and
just
learn.
Just learn, man. It's a great game. It's a great game to teach. I mean, I
Yeah,
taught
you
third
teach the
graders.
boys.
I taught third graders at the YMCA, man, and they got it, bro. I couldn't believe how fast they got it. It was amazing. These kids, just speaking on kids, these kids is the brightest, man. The brightest. We just got to get them back in touch with the earth.
Well, they are the future. So, like the example you said, by taking away the electronic devices, it's ironic you said that, because we had a funeral recently of my cousin, and there was about 9 kids in the house, and all of them had electronic devices, and they did not know how to act. So I took them all away, which that caused a World War IV in our house.
You better believe.
You know what I'm saying? With the parent of one of the children, by making the statement that he pays the bills. I don't care what you pay. This is not your house. They're not going to act like that. And you need to take some time out the day to pull away the electronics and give them a book, a notepad. Let them write something down and illustrate something other than the fact that they know how to work this gadget so damn well. It has become an epidemic, and that's what I say. People keep following the same trend. They're going to keep making the same mistakes, and things are going to keep ending up the same way. And it's like there needs to be at least one day out the week where your child does not deal with any electronic devices. And they just focus on a book or focus on a notepad, focus on something other than that gadget that will fail one day.
Yeah. You know, yesterday I was in Lancaster and seen this little girl. Her mother took the cell phone over to the grandmother. So the little girl ran behind the mother crying. I'm wondering why the little girl crying. So she literally like almost hitting grandma for the phone.
Wow.
So when the grandma gave her the phone, the little girl got the phone, turned around, and was like,
She calmed down.
It was an act.
Mimi, I know my little boy, he goes wild. I got to stop him from that. Like
technology,
it's just too much.
Technology is the new drug.
Yeah,
believe it or not. You know, technology is, the smarter our phones, the dumber we are. We used to remember at least 12 numbers.
Right.
I remember 12 numbers, and they were different area codes.
Easily.
Man.
I remember.
I only know my mama's phone number now.
I don't know nobody.
Come on, man.
No more.
Come on,
I don't even know. Only number I know is my number.
The smarter you look.
And sometimes you forgetting that.
Hey, one time I was reading this right here. How is it that your phone can interrupt your conversation, but your conversation won't interrupt your phone call?
Not at all.
How is it that can happen? How can you tell somebody hold on for this phone and not tell the phone to hold on for the person? And the person be right in front of you, man, not across the street, but right in front of you, bro. So it's time that we reprioritize us. We gotta really get there.
I got another one.
Yeah.
Go out to dinner and just look at the people. Darn near everybody on their fucking phones. They not talking to the people that's sitting across from them.
That's
right.
They got their phone.
Anywhere
Both of them got their phone up.
Communication is just broken because of technology.
Crazy. Okay, one more.
I can text you and have a conversation with you better than sitting there
right in front of Chicago shit. One more.
Don't make no sense.
Hey, look, there was this girl years ago when texting first got really popping, right? And she wanted to have a whole text conversation, and I wasn't used to that whole idea of even conversation. I told her to call me, and she was like, and we got on a call, and she had nothing to say, and then we got off the phone, and she started texting me all over again, and I said, hold on, I only use text for appointments and for quick answers. I don't even know what this is, and she was like, what? And I promise you, I just talked to on Facebook this girl. Because we went to school or whatever back in the day. I just talked to her again, and she said she remembered that conversation. Wow. Remind me of that conversation.
She should.
And ever since we talked about that, she changed everything, and now she's in the business. No, she's in the business, like a communication business. I mean, she has like a network.
Oh, so she's now opened up, and now she's able to communicate because she knew that's what she was lacking. Some communication skills.
That's what she was lacking, was the ability to communicate personally with people.
She took the text because it was and not pointing any fingers.
Yeah.
But men, I've noticed that a lot with men. They communicate through text, especially with the way technology is now. I'm single. I get a lot of texts or inbox. They don't want to have a real conversation because their game seems to be better when they're typing it in.
when you're thinking
I
about
really
it.
hate texting.
They get to think and they get to back it up and all that.
Yeah,
but
get to back it up.
Yeah,
I don't like that. Control Alt Delete. Back that up. Let me re-say that.
746.
Which is good
746.
because you can think about what you want to say with text before you say it, before you hit send. But at the same time, I want to hear you mess up and say the wrong thing so that I can understand who you are better.
Exactly. Well, a letter is much better than the text any day of the week.
Yeah.
You can leave a letter with some. It's something about. See, the reason why text, women control the market of everything. Okay, so the reason why the queens control the market of everything. The queen, like I was at Marshall's today looking for another shirt because I wasn't gonna wear this shirt. I already got this shirt, but I was like, oh well, man, what am I gonna wear to the HrGlass show? I don't know what I'm gonna wear. Maybe I should call the homie. We should get shirt made. I don't know, whatever. Right? So I'm at Marshall's, and I'm there looking for a shirt.
747.
And I noticed that the men's section was about as big as my garage.
Yeah.
And the women's section was like the whole store.
Don't start on that because they have more selection of everything. Shoes more colorful, more styling shoes than we got. We get black and white. That's all we get.
Well, all y'all really wanted back then was black, white, and brown. But see, here we go right back to that same thing of we need to change the trend. We need to open up more stores that give the variety of clothes more so to the men. And women need to be working there to dress the men. Men need to be working in women's clothing stores. A lot of men like, I'm not going to work in a women's clothing store. But you can make a woman look really good when you dress her up. So why would you not? Why would a man not want to work in a woman's store? Why would a woman not want to work in a man's?
Years ago, I was in college. I worked at Wilson's Leather.
That's my
Suede
store.
leather. Suede leather.
Yeah, what is now Burlington Coat Factory, right?
Basically.
All right, so basically, I'm there, and I promise you, it was a commission plus whatever. You can choose whichever one, right? If you sold more than you made per hour, then you get that check.
In 310.
Oh, go ahead. Take. Well, long story short, I sold a lot there because women loved getting dressed by men.
Exactly.
Yes, they
I
do.
would love to walk
money.
up in a store and there's a man there, and I'm like, ooh, because now I want to try on more stuff because I have a man's opinion
You got
opposed to
attention.
my
What I look
girlfriend.
like. You got
Hey,
attention right
do
now.
I look good? Can you
apply
see
to
my
women's stuff.
ass? You know, go get you a job at a woman's clothing store for real. I'm not coming there, but I'll send people there so you can dress
I
them.
wouldn't want to see you.
Love relationship.
Okay,
All right,
if
where we
it
at?
wasn't for the fact of
It's actually 746. We almost out of here.
Yeah,
Hey, text.
Yo.
Yeah,
Free,
let's
say
get on
something
this
to us,
tax
man.
because tax, you got your own
Give us something,
podcast
man.
now, right?
Yeah, man.
I'm loving your sound too.
Thank you,
You
thank you.
almost got to move the microphone out from your face because it sounds like
Strong
it's in
voice.
your throat. But nevertheless, go ahead.
Yo, basically, me and my boy 100 Rounds, we started this like a couple years ago, like 2000, somewhere down there line.
Okay.
And we started it, but it was only a 30-minute segment. Then I wanted to start it again, so I was like, okay, I got this queen now. She's support on my movement on what I do. So I'm like, man, I want to start back this radio station because I already selling mixtapes. I was selling CDs, just putting local artists on,
this guy
pushing the
promotes like a
streets.
beast.
And it's just like, because we don't got no radio station to actually push it. We got to pay $1 million for promotion. I said, look, I'm going to just do a radio station, free play for all these artists out here to get your music heard. And I just do it out of love because that's just in me, period.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm a shower. I'm into the Bible. I'm just not a scripture
Right.
dude. I'm a doer.
Right, right.
I read the
Tax-free.
scription, I put it to work.
Yeah, you
Tax
action
free.
upon it.
We almost out here. Where can our listeners reach you? What's your handle?
You can catch me on Facebook, Tyree Arnold, Tyree, last name Arnold. You can catch me on Instagram, Tax Free Music and Promotions with a Z. That's PROMOTIONZ.
Don't forget.
You know what I'm saying? And we on Blog Talk Radio.
Blog Talk Radio.
I was going to ask
Silent
that.
stand for support your local artists.
SYLA.
You know what I'm saying? So, but reason why I'm saying Facebook, because we got to put out different URLs every time our episode is on. So, that's where you catch us at on hashtag page or my page, and you can always catch the URL. Like, we going to be on at 10 tonight.
Yeah, matter of fact,
Okay,
catch the link through my page or Lady Hourglass's page, and I'm sure LBC will have links to link up with these gentlemen because
Right.
they're hot.
Tax,
I
you gotta
enjoy
regulate.
the afternoon with them. I tell you that.
One more thing. Hey, we going to be at the Reserve Saturday August 19th, broadcasting live, and me and Hashtag will also be performing. That's the
Awesome,
Pig and Whistle
man.
in Hollywood. You know what I'm
Pig
saying?
and Whistle.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Is the Lady Hourglass show invited?
Everybody,
Can we come up
yeah,
there?
Yeah, for
Right.
sure.
Well, you know what?
Go get that single, man. I'm so turned.
So now
On
you
iTunes.
said that you were building this because I want to get this out. And you went to your queen.
Mhm.
Now your queen is backing you 100%.
Yeah.
And because the communication, the understanding, and all those things are there.
Yes.
See, you guys out there.
Wait, let me add to that. If you look at all these movies, look at the movies. Look at the movies when they
Boom.
got this whole little thing going on as the dude, then he always end up with a female.
Boom.
Every time in the movie.
Yep. You got to understand that people not getting it. So hashtag, let everybody know where they can find you.
Hey, y'all can find me at HASHTAG Diggs on Facebook regularly, pretty much. But also, I want y'all to tune in, man. Tune in. You can find me at HrGlass Show because I'm going to come back.
That's
and you
right.
can also find me at Syla Radio. That's SYLA. Radio.com. So yeah. Otherwise, man, just Google me. Low Diggs.
Google me, bitch.
Yeah. Google me. It's Low Diggs. That's LODIGGS. Yeah. So LODIGGS. I'm all over the place. You're gonna find me featured. You're gonna find me in a record from Kanye. You're gonna find me in a record from Glasses, from Ty Dolla $ign. You're gonna find me all over the place. I've been working for a long time, and I'm gonna keep working. And you're gonna find me on these new highways and byways too.
Let them
man.
know
We're gonna
about
keep
that
making it
new
happen.
single.
Yeah.
Windshield wiper.
Windshield wiper. Hey, y'all got windshield wiper. I sent that, right?
Hey, you
You
got
know
Man
what?
I'm
You
So
should have
Turned. They
said
play
that.
Man I'm So Turned.
But we can go out on Windshield Wiper. D Smooth, let everybody know where they can find you at. Are you on? Get that on right quick.
You can catch me at dsmooth.com or on Facebook, Instagram, dsmooth, the dashing, debonair, and distinguishing guy.
Okay, cut it short. We got other people.
Yeah.
LBC, where can they find you at?
Find me on all social media outlets, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, at the LBC Photographer.
And you can also find DJ Mike Jones on Facebook. Where else you at, Mike Jones? Instagram. All right.
The great MJ, THAGR8 MJ.
The great MJ.
Okay. All right. Well, that.
What about
we gonna
Mega
go-
Hands?
Well, everybody know where they can find Mega Hands at.
Where?
Mega Hands.
Duh. So we're going to go ahead and can you take us out on that track, Windshield Wipers? Because I think I need a new pair. You can
Lady
find Lady
Hourglass
Hourglass on Lady
Radio.
Hourglass everything. Thank you all. You tuned in to Lady Hourglass Radio, and we're out.
Doing it for Snapchat. Go shake it, throw that ass back. From the left to the right, wet it up and then swipe. Get it clean like I like a windshield wipe, like a windshield wipe, like a windshield wipe, like a windshield wipe, like a windshield wipe. Lil' mama, I need that. I'ma beat it up like speed back. Hey, I'ma go let me see back. And you can let your top down and relax. Let the wind blow in your hair. Let go, I know, like you don't care. Now we in a zone, turned off our phones. Let's cruise, I'll take you there.
I'm TU gas to full throttle off the bottom. My whole team winning like we just hit the lotto. Looking for a model that swallow no bridle. Gobble, gobble, gobble. She said I can slow in her door on my swipe, but she called me a plumber and need me to pipe. But from left to right like a windshield wiper. Windshield wiper.
From the left to the right, wet it up and then swipe. Get it clean like I like a windshield wipe, like a windshield wipe, like a windshield wipe, like a windshield wipe.